Hi, I am Kentageon, and after over a week, I am finally back. Look at how my beard is growing. It's getting quite nice. No Shave November's turning out nice. It's finally fully and completely beyond the itchy stage. And it's always during the itchy stage that I'm like, well, I can't wait to shave this stupid thing off. And now it's like, well, maybe I'll keep it, but no. I look better without facial hair. So yeah, I'm back. I took a week off because I was tired from all the work I did. In fact, when I went back to work last weekend, I didn't even feel fully rested from the week that had preceded it. For lots of reasons, some of which I will get into, but I just needed some time to rest and relax. And the reason this video comes to you late Thursday is because I was also relaxing and resting this week and playing Fallout 4, of course. Never mind. And so, yeah, let's get into it. First and foremost, Extra Life. Also, I've changed the positioning of my lamp, and I don't like that little thing. You see it in there. It's like, look, my pupil is white. I'm Super Saiyan. Alright, set up. Extra Life. We managed to raise $865. Not quite up to the goal of 1,000, but it doesn't matter. $865, and a lot of people were doing this that day, so they ended up raising, I don't even know, I don't have the number here, I'm not even going to look it up, but millions got raised for kids in hospitals in need. So thank all of you who were a part of that stream. Thank you for joining. Thank you for those who were able to contribute. I mean, it meant a lot to me. It really did. During that stream, if you weren't able to attend, after 2.5 hours, I killed Ornstein and Smo with my level 1 Gramps. And don't you worry if you missed it, because I'm actually going to be working on a Ornstein and Smo compilation. I'm several hours into editing it. I have many hours to go because I want it to be really nice and well produced so that the final product is just, A+. But yeah, I'm going to release that out whenever I get it done. Don't know when that'll be, but I'll be working on it here and there, and it's going to be really good. I'm really happy that I took the stream to do that. And we'll get back to that in a minute. And another reason I took last week off is because I had a bout of really freaking bad luck. I was having car issues. Thankfully, those are fixed for the most part. I have to warranty my brand new brakes because my handbrake doesn't want to work. My 27-inch 1440p Yamakasi Cat Leap monitor died after 3.5 years of use. And it wasn't even like it straight up died either. Like, it was teasing me. For instance, Windows would not load. On several machines, I'd get into Windows and it would not detect the display at all. It would default to my secondary display, which is the one I'm looking at right here. And I'd be like, well, what the freaking hell? So I'd boot into safe mode and suddenly the Cat Leap works, displaying a resolution of 8-bit 1600 by 1200. And so I lost a lot of sleep trying to figure it out. I changed out cables, I tried it on different computers, and it behaved differently on different computers, but it never actually worked. Like, on one machine, I got into Windows, it didn't display anything until I was on the desktop, and then when I was on the desktop, despite one thing in the taskbar being in motion, nothing else was. I couldn't move the mouse, and keyboard inputs didn't work, but the thing is, they were registering and it was working. I plugged in a different monitor and it worked fine, so it was the strangest failure ever. It turns out there's some logic board on there that failed, and I could rebuild it and put a new logic board in there, and maybe someday I will. I have all of the components. I disassembled the thing quite thoroughly, and it's all sitting in my closet now, which is sad because I loved that monitor. It had a terrible response time, and so motion blur on it was pretty damn bad, but the colors popped, and the desktop area was just so amazing, and you could do so much. But I bought a new monitor with money from my savings that I was rebuilding after the purchase of my house, and now have to begin again. It is the BenQ XL2411Z. For those of you who know the Asus monitor, the 144Hz, 1 milliseconds, 1080p, 24-inch monitor, this is the BenQ version of it. It uses the same panel. But I chose this one because there were several more configuration options, and frankly, I'm really happy with my choice. I could keep it at 120 Hz, and with these tweaks, it's the smoothest thing I've ever looked at since a decade ago when I used, more than that, 11 years ago when I used a CRT monitor. It is fantastic. 120 Hz, looking around in first-person shooters, it brings me back. It's so smooth. It's a mixed bag though. I mean, it's 24 inches, so it's 1080p, which really sucks. Going down from 1440p to 1080p is not as fun. Not really at all. I hate that. So that's why hopefully someday I'll fix my Cat Leap. And the colors are crap. I mean, I've tuned it to the best it can be, but compared to the Cat Leap, it doesn't even touch it. And I mean, it's a 6-bit panel, so it only produces some 250 some odd thousand colors. I mean, it has cool dithering technology that makes it blend really well, but I can still easily tell it's not anywhere near as good. That said, for gaming, it's pretty fantastic. So, yeah. Ideally, I wanted to eventually upgrade my monitor, but I was thinking something like a 1440p IPS gaming monitor, not this TN monitor. But, you know, you gotta take what you can get. Yeah, I needed to get a monitor because even for work, I need 2 monitors. This secondary monitor here has a resolution of 1440 by 900, but enough about that. Maybe someday I'll get a really high-res gaming monitor, but I'll also need the GPU to back it up. I mean, Fallout 4 with my 670 does not maintain 120 Hz at 1080p, which is insane. I thought it would have no problem with that. Anyway, enough crying. Content is coming. I have an over 1 week old, over 2 week old now, episode of Cities that I need to finish editing. I'll post that soon. I have another episode of Darkest Dungeon, and I'll be recording more of those because Darkest Dungeon's fun as hell. After I get Ornstein and Smo's compilation done, I'm going to continue the One Bro Challenge. I think we can beat this game in not a long period of time. In the future, though, all boss battles, like big boss battles, like Sith, what the hell is his name? Damn it! The dead guy. Why can't I think of his name? Whatever, you know who he is. Freaking Nito. So on and so forth. I'm going to fight them on live streams just because that worked so well and it saves effort for me. And what I'll do is I'll cut those out and make compilations of those as well. And that way we'll get this thing beat, hopefully before Dark Souls 3 comes out, which yes, I do plan on doing a Let's Play of. And yeah, there are other games sitting in my Steam folder that I eventually want to do Let's Plays of. Sooner or later, I will get to them. And yeah, thanks again. That's all I've got for now. I was going to make a video about inconsiderate people. I might still, but I'm not feeling it at the moment. Anyway, see you in the next video. Bye.